Hey, what's up, guys? This is Carmine from Cartridge Blast Gamers, accompanied by Jon, as always, over here. We just wanted to take a quick minute and actually talk a little bit about some news that broke with Dragon Ball Super. Recently, we saw the images for the next story arc, which is pretty much Goku and the gang getting ready to go into the Universal Tournament that everybody's been so excited to see. So, first big bit of news, a lot of hype around it. There's a bunch of characters in there that we haven't seen for quite some time in their normal fighting getup.
Yeah.
So what are your initial thoughts, Jon? I mean, there's a lot to kind of digest just from that one picture.
Yeah, well, like you say, gang. I don't think we have seen the gang
yeah.
in a long time.
Yeah.
So it's great to see. We have Gohan walking in his gi, his Goku gi, and then we have also Android 17.
Yeah.
That we haven't seen since...
And 18. Which is actually surprising that
that they're both there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great to see. 17 we haven't seen since, the one shot in at the end of Boo where he's giving
the energy away. Yep.
But it's interesting to see, where he's going to stand. The only thing I'm going to say, the one thing that doesn't fit is Roshi. and no offense to Roshi.
Fair.
I think he is badass. Roshi, he's awesome. Like he's the original guy. He's great. But different fans, they're talking about why Goten or Trunks aren't there.
Well, here's my theory on Goten and Trunks. I think they're not shown there as the team, but similar to the World Martial Arts Tournament, I have a feeling they're going to find a way to get into the universe, you know what I mean?
I like that.
And even with Roshi, and I'm like looking at the entire roster. You have ranges from Majin Buu to Roshi, to Piccolo, to Tien. You have this wide range of powers, and I think the idea of it is that the reason you have that team is probably because you're going to be going up against a wide range of powers and abilities.
Yeah.
So Tien has a different set of abilities. Piccolo has a different set of abilities. So maybe it's just building this team, and maybe they're going to contribute in different ways or have unique fights based on their actual abilities, and maybe not so much on how powerful they are.
Right, which is great, because it's something that, that it's good to add, because you can always add more powerful characters and things like that. So it's nice to, because the other universes aren't going to have all Gokus or all hits.
Yeah.
They're going to have like the medium and the even little smaller powers that even Roshi could demolish if he wanted.
Yeah, exactly. So they might have like those kind of low tier kind of those fights. And like looking at 17 and 18, I'm surprised 18 is coming back to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just out of nowhere she's suddenly gonna kind of like get ready to go back into fighting, and maybe it's because Krillin wants to go so bad, and maybe that's why she's at it. She's jumping in.
I have a feeling because in the trailer we find out like the stakes. The stakes are
really
the losing universe is gone. As soon as they lose, it's going to be gone in an instant.
And that's my other dilemma. But I want to jump back to that real quick. With 17, what are your thoughts on 17? Do you think it's going to be a big deal that he's showing back up? Do you think it's going to be like, oh well, I've been talking to him. Oh, I haven't seen you in like a few months since the party. Like
probably.
Whatever. Like,
I feel like they're not going to be like, wow, we haven't seen you since we fought Cell.
I would assume, but maybe it is. Maybe it is a bigger deal. That's what I'm curious to see.
The only thing I'm going to say, character design. I feel like they're getting lazy with the outfits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like jumpsuits for everybody.
Yeah, and
might as well have Nike swoops.
Exactly.
That's a marketing thing.
Especially they're going into a tournament. And you always talk about how in Android Saga, Android 18 was like this fashion person, whatever like that, and 17 kind of had that, the bad boy look, like and here he is with apparently some sweats and apparently
getting ready to do some calisthenics.
And apparently Toriyama was saying that his profession after the Cell Saga, he ended up being a park ranger, and that's why there's a thing called like ranger on the side there.
Okay.
But I mean, it just looks weird. It looks I don't know. Like
maybe that's where the episode picks up, is him being a park ranger and then them going to pick him up.
Yeah, it could
seems
be
really odd. It's going to be really interesting to see.
Yeah. I'm glad he's back. I think that's cool. I like when they bring the characters back that they kind of forgot. Or you always wonder where 17 was.
because obviously he episodes in GT. But
right, that's I mean that's a whole nother non-canon type of thing, but you know, ever since Cell, you always wonder because his it wasn't even his ambition. He was just having fun trying to kill Goku. He's like, well, you know, it was just something to do.
Yeah.
So, and obviously now he knew he wouldn't be able to defeat Goku, so it's kind of interesting to see him come back and, you know, what is his personality going to be? Is he just going to be like a nonchalant, oh, hey guys, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, talking about the new arc itself coming up, it seems that we're going to get to meet all the new universe teams and the Gods of Destruction.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And, you know, being this multiverse tournament, it's probably going to be a big deal, like episode-wise. And, I mean, it seems to be... it's going to be, you know, quite huge. I mean, you think about it. How many... There's 10 fighters per team?
Well, here's my thing, too, is that hopefully this isn't just to build hype. Because what I am kind of really worried about is that they have, like, preliminary rounds where all like a bunch of Z fighters just get knocked out.
Yeah.
And then we end up with, like, some of the core guys.
Right.
That's what my biggest fear was, and I feel like that'd be a giant cop-out. I don't think that's what it's going to be, but that's what I worry about. And you're making that face because... You know, there could be Majin Buu sleeping on a desk and he gets disqualified because he can't do the test.
Or Gohan has to go to a meeting that he can't fight.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what's going to happen because there is so much hype for Gohan right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people talking about Gohan and hoping that he has a big part in this saga.
Right. And like you said, when you mentioned that, it's like, well, here you have Roshi hoping to make a comeback and he gets wiped out in the first preliminary, and then it's like, oh great, Krillin's in here too, gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that would be so bad if they do it that way.
Yeah, and then the other thing I'm kind of interested in is how is the tournament going to be set up? Is it going to be like throw 10 people against 10 people, and whoever actually survives?
It'd be like the BoJack movie.
Yeah.
Where it's just like everyone's kind of fighting
and they do let down. Yeah, I mean, that could be a way to go.
Or it could be the other world tournament where it's just like you know what I mean?
But so it's going to be interesting to see how they set it all up because that's a big team.
Oh, yeah. It's a very big team and a lot of fights. That's why I'm thinking it's going to be spread out in a bunch of episodes. But then I'm sure there's going to be like, I don't know if it's all going to focus on just that or they're going to have a side story going along with it.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
It's possible.
But either way, I mean, just to see, you know, the characters back, and I mean, Gohan is in his gi, so we assume he's going to fight and not do homework.
A lot of people are speculating, too, the way that his hair is, that he's actually reached his mystic form again. But that's big speculation. I mean, he always has his hair up.
Yeah.
But, like, the part hanging down was mystic Gohan.
Yeah, and,
so
I mean, it's interesting to see what the writers will do, because they kind of switch things up a lot. For instance, I mean, this could have been the art style itself, but going back to the Battle of Gods movie, where we first saw the trailer, we had Gohan originally transform into Super Saiyan and then attack, and then people were complaining, well, what happened to his mystic form?
Yeah.
And then they actually went back and corrected it and made it so instead of going Super Saiyan, he went Mystic. So I don't know if they're just forgetting or they're just like, you know, I mean, it's up to the writers now to do what they want with it. But
yeah. Because, I mean, when he fought Frieza, though, he was Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
So
that's what it's because you know, when he was talking to Piccolo, he's like, oh, you know, I didn't train a lot in the past couple of months, but I can still go Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, you kind of think about it, and he didn't train for 7 years after the Cell Saga, and still could go Super Saiyan 2. So I don't get how in Super, like, a couple months pass, and he's just like, hey, I can barely go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to even contemplate why Gohan became such a wuss.
I don't know what they were... Like I said, the writing's really off in certain spots, and but, I mean, it is what it is, but I'm sure we're going to see him get back in action. I mean, at least fight, and I'm sure he's going to be stronger than he was in Frieza.
I'm going to have a bold prediction.
Yes.
I think when it's all said and done, Gohan is the one standing and saving this universe. And
I hope so.
I think it's going to be on the level of Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 against Cell. Like, it's going to be that
something
ambitious.
crazy.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know what I mean? I think
Make it happen.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, Gohan jumps when there's big risks.
Yeah.
He jumps in power when there's huge risks in play. What's the biggest risk other than his daughter potentially being destroyed, that universe getting wiped out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's, you know...
Goku fights for, I don't want to say his selfish ambitions, but yeah, he wants to save the world. You know what I mean? He wants to protect it. But at the same time, like, most of that too is that he just wants to keep getting stronger and fight whoever he can to kind of test his abilities.
Right.
Gohan's reasonings are
just to
save. I need to save.
Yeah.
In this case, probably his daughter and his
because
wife
every time he fought, it was for something. It wasn't just because, hey, I like fighting. He never likes fighting, ever. And that's obviously why in Super we don't see him fight, because he is an adult. He has a kid.
Yeah.
Toriyama kind of just wanted to let him finally meet his dreams, because there was peace on Earth. But now that we have this big threat, you know, maybe something. I mean, I hope
so too. And the thing is, even when Gohan in the Frieza saga, Gohan's very particular about his strikes and stuff like that. He still doesn't want to hurt anybody. Frieza makes a mention that, you know, there's still non-lethal hits. He's not actually. He says, you know, you'll notice that all of this strikes are actually non-lethal.
Yeah.
I want to know what happens again with, like, what happened with Super Saiyan 2 when Gohan turns Super Saiyan 2. Does the dam break again? And what does that look like when the dam breaks?
Oh, I'm very excited.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah,
Trunks had his moment. I want Gohan to have his moment. I want Piccolo to be relevant. If the series ends where that happens,
we're good.
Good.
We're good. Good stuff.
Good. Solid.
I just hope they give an explanation of what it is, unlike Trunks.
Yeah, it's not just like, oh, it's Gohan's super rage, mad, awesome Super Saiyan.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, that's its own thing between that and Trunks, with Trunks' kind of ridiculous power boost that made no sense.
On the par of Super Saiyan Blue power boost.
On the par, which is out of this world crazy.
And we still don't know why.
Don't know why.
At all.
As long as something like that doesn't happen, where Gohan's just like, all right, now I'm mad. Bam, I'm Super Saiyan Blue. Bam, I'm Super Saiyan Aqua. Bam, you know what I mean?
Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Something or other. But the one thing I was kind of hoping for is that maybe what happened to Trunks does happen to Gohan. Let's say that happens. All right? Maybe at that point they tie in what Trunks and Gohan are.
Could be. Because, I mean, they do share the split Saiyan human.
Exactly. So maybe it is like a hybrid scenario.
And if you do,
where they probably, it'd be great. But yeah, like, hopefully it's a matter too of where they can't go Super Saiyan God, but they can extend their powers past.
Yeah.
Because they're only half breeds.
Yeah. Which would make sense.
As long as they explain it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it has something to do with the Z-Sword. Just something.
Yeah.
Just need to know something, John.
That's what
I need to know.
I do too.
Okay, good.
Damn it. So, but yeah, I mean, what else do you think about the new announcement? I mean, they didn't show much.
No, but I mean, there's a lot of buzz around it. Like I said, I mean, 17 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Even when you sent it to me, I was like,
17?
Andrew 17? Because the picture that you showed me was like in the fold of the magazine.
Yeah, because they really, the first picture you could hardly see him a little bit.
I know that guy. But yeah, and then again, the other part, I want to see what the story arc is with 18. Like, again, is it just that there's so much on the line that they all have to fight, and they're the most powerful on the planet?
Yeah, I think that's what they're going with. You know, you look at the trailer and you have Whis, Spears, and Goku all shocked about the news that if they lose, their whole universe is gone. So I think this was like, all right, gather them up.
Yep.
Don't care. Krillin, you too, get your ass on there.
I'm kind of curious that they don't pull anybody else from the other universes, though. It's all, I'm sorry, from any other planets. Beerus just pulls everybody from Earth for his team.
Yeah, I mean, let's think.
You figure there has to be somebody else out there within that realm of strength.
You think so?
You would think, but
I mean, where the series is going, does that mean that I mean, it is all these multiverses? So is that we're already thinking since Majin Buu?
Yeah,
that's it. Like that's it. There's no more.
There's no more higher level
than in this universe besides what's there on Earth.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if Boo's gonna have a transformation.
I don't know. I mean,
would that be awesome? Like his evil Boo form, but not so evil.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe he gets really angry again and something happens.
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, that would be awesome.
I'm like hyping myself up for it, and I don't want to be disappointed.
I know. Or
I'm really worried about it.
Yeah,
I gotta try to temper my expectations because right now I'm going all over the place.
Because I mean, they did get creative in the Universe 6, where they had Piccolo fight again, and they actually showed his old moves that they kind of forgot that he had in Z, like his arms extending and things like that. So it'd be nice to see a serious fight with Majin Buu again. I mean, you obviously saw him in Battle of Gods, but that wasn't a fair fight, really.
Yeah.
He was just kind of like boom, 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 boom. So it'd be interesting to see if everyone's going to get a little bit of shine of light, or is it just going to be like they swept aside?
So. I think they really need it. They need it to be something other than a Goku Vegeta story.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm even hoping for something big for Piccolo. I really am. I don't know if it's going to be another transformation. I hope he's just not there as a mentor and a coach. I really hope so. I
mean, Piccolo has so much potential.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 2 other Nameks in his body right now.
Yes. Which is like, all right, well then, what if they revived King Piccolo, and he fused with King Piccolo,
and he was able to become whole again,
completely whole, because he's still not technically whole.
Yeah.
In that sense,
yeah, because they split.
Yeah.
Because Kami was split with King Piccolo, and King Piccolo
died.
Kind of cloned himself with Piccolo, but it wasn't him. So I don't know if I don't know. It's an interesting thing with the Nameks.
But
or he goes to new Namek and just absorbs all the fighting Nameks and becomes a giant super Namek.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he absorbs Porunga.
There you go. And he's a wish-fulfilling, kick-ass
Namekian
god thing.
But I just hope something. I just, again, if it's, I don't know, at the end of all this, if it's just like Goku fighting the worst fight he's ever fought at the end of it, and he somehow pulls it out, it's just gonna be a cop-out for me.
Yeah, I mean, so far you have
something different.
Yeah, and that's what it is, because you have Vegeta, Trunks, or Vegeta with, helping Trunks out with Goku, and no one else came. It'd be great to see everybody fight again, but have it like the Cell games where it wasn't up to Goku anymore. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Yeah. We'll have to find out.
Yeah. I'm excited, though.
There's so much joy, and there's just so much worry at the same time, because Super's been all over the place with these random things. Like, you have some stuff that are awesome, then you have things that are just disappointing.
Or just some stuff that's awesome that's never explained.
Yes. So.
Not in the show, not in the manga.
That's true.
Nowhere.
So, and
fingers crossed.
So. But yeah.
Excited overall. Don't get me wrong. We're excited.
We are. That's why we're making the video.
We just need to make sure that we temper our expectations.
Yes. Everyone.
Just wait.
Just wait.
There could
and hope for the best.
Could be something terrible where it's like everybody's excited for the tournament, and then Gohan gets knocked out right away, and it's over.
Get your rioting pitchforks ready.
Yeah, there's gonna be disappointment somewhere. I just don't know where yet. Maybe there's not, because so far they've done a pretty damn good job.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
We'll see. So, all right. So, any more to add?
I mean, I'm just really excited.
Yeah,
I'm very, very scared. All at the same time.
All at the same time. But
so, guys, as always, please like, subscribe, share, and make sure you leave us some comments down in the comment section. Please let us know what's going on, what you think of it. We love getting feedback. Hit us up on Twitter. Check out all the other content that we do, whether it be our Modern Mondays for gaming, 7 Days to Die gameplay, Space Engineers, ton of stuff that we're trying to do right now. We really like your feedback to see to hear about some stuff that we should keep doing, and maybe some things that we might change. So please hit us up, and that's pretty much it. John, take us out.
Yeah, guys, as always, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. And like Carmine said, please like, subscribe, and comment. We like to know what you guys think. What do you guys think of the new news? You guys, hyped? Or are you guys worried? Or are you in between like Two-Face? But let us know, guys. We appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm John for Cartridge Blast Gamers.
I'm Carmine.
Stay awesome, guys. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
Later. Anyway, guys, as always, please like the video, comment, share.
Try again.
So I was looking for a word. I was looking for subscribe, but it couldn't come out.
Please eat spaghetti.